Yo, be the people that stay here.
This kid.
Yo, we are Games Music Life. This is the Games Music Life podcast, episode 319, I think.
Yes, sir.
I don't know if I updated it or not, but if not, it'll be in post-production.
Okay.
What's up, man?
Hey, man. You know what I'm saying? It's not December yet, man, but it's feeling like it out there. It's very cold. It was about 39 degrees.
Did you turn the heat on yet?
Of course.
Yeah, I did. I had to turn it on today.
I broke down weeks ago.
Did you?
Yeah.
Well, I turned, okay, because we had those, like, what do they call it, Indian summers? We got real hot last week, so I turned it off. And then this morning I woke up and I saw that it was 27 degrees outside. I said, "Oh no!"
Why you turn the heat up, brother? I got my heat set to 72, bro. It just stays right there.
Okay.
So if you know what I'm saying, if the outside get above 72, the heat don't cut on.
Yeah.
If it get below that, it get cut on. Give me the 72. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know why I turned it off. To be honest with you, I should have kept it on.
That was ego.
Yeah, it was. It was ego.
You was like, yeah, it's feeling good.
The title of this podcast.
You was feeling
ego.
good.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah. Nah, that heat stayed on, brother. It was like, listen, Ohio. I've been in Ohio long enough to know
it's bipolar.
It ain't gonna last, brother.
Ohio's just bipolar weather, and I don't understand how one day it could be 67 and the next day. Here's the thing that get me: I get it's fall weather. In the morning it'd be like 20 something degrees. In the afternoon it's 67. Yeah. So the kids, I'm leaving them out the house. They're bundled up. They come home. They're hot. You know.
Yeah. They got the coat on.
You better bring your coat home too.
Yeah. Oh, listen. Put that coat back on, man.
Yes. Put in your book
You ain't
bag.
got far to go. Your school right there.
Right there.
You
It
know
rained the other day. She'd dropped them off. Like, babe, look, I could throw a rock to the school from my house.
Man, listen, kids got it good these days.
They do, man.
Yeah,
Ain't
you
no
know
way.
what, I get dropped off. Well, I see. I don't know about you. Did you walk to school when you was a kid?
Uh-huh.
You did. Okay, I was a bus rider.
Oh, were you?
So yeah, you know what I'm
Okay.
saying. Like, nah, if it was raining, bro, you might just have to stand on the stop in the rain. Or
Right.
if you was a pro, you know what I'm saying. Once you got a little older, man, you knew to just go ahead, look out that window, man.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of, you know what I'm saying. Stand by the door and watch. And when that bus came, boy, book it.
Just
You know?
book it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you ever miss the bus?
Nah, not really,
Really?
bro.
Oh, you was a pro at it then.
Yeah, listen, because it really wasn't no options. Like missing the bus was not an option. So when I was
Right. That's what I'm saying. That's what I was asking.
when I was a little kid, man. So my mom didn't drive for a really long time. Like my mom, she to this day she doesn't drive on the highway. Mom, I'm sorry, I'm not putting you in the street, but my mom, she's not real big on driving. So so we only had one car for a long time because my dad did all of the driving.
Okay.
So like my dad would be at work, bro. So missing the bus wasn't really an option.
Right,
You know what I'm
right.
saying? I mean, I had to miss school.
Right. So you
That
just
wasn't an
wasn't
option.
going.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That was not an option, brother. My mom was like, no, listen, you get into school, man. Like, listen, either you catch that bus or you walk.
Right.
But either way, you going to, and that walk wasn't, you know what I'm saying? That wasn't realistic. So, you know what I'm saying? I didn't miss the bus.
Gotcha. Yeah, I was always a walker, bro. Whenever we moved down to Ohio from the East Coast, we the school was like right there. And then even when I was in middle school, the school was like right there. But then when it came to high school, that school wasn't right there, but I wasn't a bus rider. I had to still walk. So I don't really matter of fact, you know what? I take that back. Because when high school came, God forbid, that's when we bought our house, which is right around the corner from there. So I always walked to school.
Word.
Always. So I never was a bus rider. My kids are gonna have that too until they go to high school. And by then they'll be driving. So
Dang, I was a bus rider my entire life.
Were
bro.
you?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. From first grade on. Now, kindergarten, I went to a private school, so I got dropped off or whatever. But yeah, after that, bro, I was a bus rider.
Really?
Bus riding professional.
I got you. Now, you know what? I think about it too, because like when the twins went to they rode the bus during summer school this year. Just to make sure, keep these kids at home. I was working from home. Listen, get them kids out the house. So we put them in summer school to keep their skills sharp, and they rode the bus. And I remember we being a little bit kind of like nervous about like they never rode a bus in their life. Wonder how they're going to adapt. Man, they adapted fine.
Word.
And the thing was, these bougie kids, the bus driver was picking them up right in front of the house. Dropped them off right in front of the house. Man.
Yeah,
man, this is like
these kids, they be acting like
no adversity, man.
Bro, so now this is always makes me laugh. Me and my parents, we laugh about this now because me and my sister had totally different experiences. So like me and my sister, shout out to Kayla, what's up, Mama Cita? But so me and my sister are 12 years apart.
Yeah.
So I always joke with her like me and mom and dad had an entire life before you were born. Like,
you know what I'm
saying? I was close to being an adult by the time you were born. So I mean, I guess not close, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like when I was growing up, for the most part, we lived in apartments. You know what I'm saying? We didn't. My mom and dad didn't buy their house until I was maybe like 11 or like right before my sister was born.
Okay.
So, like I was talking to my sister about this, and like she's like, I thought about it, like, man, she's never moved in her life. So I'm like, I love moving. Like, you know what I'm saying? We moved a lot when I was a kid. It's like it's a lot of fun. You get to go learn a new space, whatever. I'm like, you've never moved. She's like, yeah, no, I never moved. And I'm like, wow, okay, that's crazy to think about. But even beyond that, like, man, having to, again, like my mom didn't drive. So like, man, having to really be able to move and navigate, like, bruh, you know what I'm saying? Like I get out of school, Mom, she would go to work, dad would go to work or whatever. So when I got home from school or whatever, sometimes they wouldn't be there. We lived in an apartment, so if I forgot my key to get in the house, bro,
you had to wait it out or go to the
I had to go to the office. And
so
you know what I'm saying? Like you're a little kid, but like man, you low key like know how to move around like a grown man. Like, hey, all right, I ain't got no key. I'm gonna just go to the office real quick, man. You gotta go in there, answer all these questions. You be like, man, they be like, all right, man, what's your address? Yeah, I gotta know that. I remember one time they asked me what my mom's birthday was. Mind you, bro, I'm like 6 or 7 yeyears old. I'm like, what's my mom's birthday? She got a birthday? That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? So I just remember I was like, man, it's in October, man. Like I was like, it's in October. I don't know.
I'm 6, lady. Give me the key.
Give me the key, man. You can walk over here with me if you want. I don't care.
You go to the house and see my picture. Right. Just open the door.
Right. So but then they give you the key, man. And you got running back over there and all that, bruh. These kids got it too good, man. They ain't never had to do that like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, man, that's crazy. That's crazy to think about.
But it's a great point. Like you said, though, you and your sister's upbringing is different, you know, because like you said, you were kind of like, you grew up with your parents. Yeah. You know, because they were young as far as growing up as well. Mine was a similar story. My sisters were they were younger. I was out the crib before, like, what they were growing up. So, like, my experience with them, and I think it's tough for them now to have conversations with me about things because my experience with my parents is different than their experience. Yeah. So it's like, it's a totally different lens. So I can't really I never talk bad about my parents, but I can't really like kind of like unmask the Willy Wonka behind or Wizard of Oz behind like exactly how it is to them because their view of them is totally different. Yeah. Totally different.
To the point where it's like sometimes like me, my mom and dad, like we'll be sitting around talking or whatever and we'll be joking about stuff that happened and then we realize like, oh, Kayla wasn't born yet. Yeah. So it's like, oh yeah, you weren't there for that. Yeah. So this happened to us.
Yeah, it was all good when she came though.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's like, man. So I got to watch them grow up. You got, and they were adults by all means, but you know what I'm saying? She got the like refined version of mom and dad. You know what I'm saying? The gentle parenting.
Oh, the gentle
mom
parenting.
And dad, you know what I'm saying?
I just don't rock with like me and Sharita go back and forth about the gentle parenting side of it. Like I think I understand gentle parenting. But my thing growing up was the kids ain't got no feelings. You know what I'm saying? Like it's the way it's gonna be. It's the way it's gonna be. Like you could.
Yeah, that's all they know.
That's all you know. You know. Whereas, well, how are you feeling? I don't care how you feel.
Right. Like you know. And sometimes, like you know what. I wonder if we do kids a disservice with that. And I mean, I'm sure that they got all the psychological analysis and all these studies or whatever. But it's like, man, listen, like at a point, like you do got to kind of just tell a kid like, hey, man, buck up. Like you need it because the world not finna play with you and not care about your psychoanalysis feelings and how you're down and dandy or whatever. Like, man, listen, sometimes you got to put your feet in the dirt, man, and just get it done. Right. You know what I'm saying? And calling these kids, I like. Can you imagine a kid now like having to go to the office, go get the key? Right. Like I'm saying really have to like be in the world and like go talk to an adult. And I mean, you still a child, but you're talking about them. You're talking to them about business at this point. You know what I'm saying? You had to really conduct yourself.
Exactly. Like,
Could you see the littles going to go pay for the gas?
No, they're not getting in the crib.
No, I'm saying, could you see them like going in the gas station to pay for the gas?
No.
Yeah, exactly.
No. I mean, like I think about it as a kid, bro. I had to go to my grandma's store. I mean, go to the store for my grandma to buy cigarettes. Yeah. You know? Yeah.
Like, I had to the store. That was cut.
Across a busy street. Yeah. Like Frogger. Yeah. That's how I knew what Frogger was. To this day, it's one of my favorite games because I lived it. I lived Frogger to go get my grandma's cigarettes.
Man, matter of fact, have your kids ever been in the store by themselves?
Absolutely not.
Yeah, like
no, like my kids don't go to the bathroom at a public place by themselves. None of that stuff.
That's for the best.
That is for the best. The world's crazy.
But I remember like walking across the store or walking across the street, go to the store. Like I mean, we was walking across Schrock Road. Yeah, like you know what I'm saying. Where we did the video game tournament. Shout out to VGA Games.
Yeah, no doubt.
Held us down.
I think our flyer is still up there.
I think it is. I think it's still in the window. So shout out to y'all for the free promo, man. We appreciate y'all. We might bring it back. I don't know. Yeah. But but like, bro, it's like a little store right there, Dairy Queen, bro. We used to hoof it over there.
I feel it.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, we was 8-9 years old,
bro.
But these kids today, man, they got it. They got the soft
kids
life,
nowadays.
Life.
Don't go outside.
Can we eat DoorDash?
Yeah.
Can we DoorDash some Starbucks? No. You want some Starbucks, man? You go get it, boy. You know what I'm saying? Figure out where it's at. Hoof it.
I think we talked about this before, though. It makes me feel like the internet and the way Uber and all that stuff. It made these kids kind of soft, man.
It definitely did, man.
Because I told you this before. The older kids, I had to fight some of them to get their lice. Like
they don't want it. They like, man, what's the point? Yeah, exactly. Like, man, what's the point, man?
I couldn't wait to get my license.
I got my friends on the game, or you know what I'm saying? I'm texting, I'm FaceTiming with.
Those aren't your friends. Yeah, those are just people. that you know online.
And it made me wonder, like, man, do y'all actually talk in person?
I think so.
I don't know that they do. It's like, man, listen, man, we talk on Instagram, but you know what I'm saying? In person, they be like, you know what I mean?
That's social media.
Hey, man, listen, who are we to judge, man?
Exactly. We just old dudes.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's a different time, a different age, a different era. Like, you know what I'm saying? We just, you know what I'm saying? We just right. Old guys observing, man.
Exactly.
Just trying to keep the bills paid, baby.
Hey, that's it.
Trying to keep
I'm here just to get the bills paid.
Yeah,
that's
you know what I mean? Like, that Wi-Fi is working for you FaceTime. You're welcome. You're welcome, baby. I gotcha.
Right. Well, shoot, man. Let's start like we always do. What we been playing? What you been playing, bro?
Man. So I started playing that Duty.
Okay.
Yeah.
How is it?
So like I'm washed. I'm old and washed, man. My reaction time is terrible. I'll play
time out. Is it just because of the new game, or is just you're just like done?
I think I might just be buzzed.
Really?
Now, bro. Like, I mean, like, I'm sure if I keep playing or whatever, like I get good again. Because mind you, it's been a while. We bought last year's or whatever, but we didn't really play that. Now, what I will say, I got to get my internet situation situated up here. Because I got a dead zone up. Like, man, I was very laggy. I was playing on Xbox.
Oh.
I was very laggy. I was like, all right, I got to get this corrected.
Okay.
So the mesh network on the way.
On the way. Okay, I was just about to say, I know it's on the way. When will it be here? That was my next question. When will it be here?
You know what I'm saying? On the way. Oh, no, don't you worry. I play one match. It was like,
listen, nothing in life is worse than having laggy internet in the crib, especially when you're paying for something you're not getting.
72 millisecond ping. I was like, yeah, that's unacceptable. I was like, yeah, that's not gonna work, man. Not gonna work. So yeah, I got to get that together. But so I think I'm gonna blame it on the lagginess.
As you should.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But
as you should.
I was still out there. I was getting my feet wet, and I gotta learn the game, learn the guns, try to figure out, you know what I'm saying, where I fit in, get my classes together, and then I'll be back good. But it was fun, at least to play it, man. You should pick that up. You know what I'm saying? We can run that. But yeah, I think that's probably about it, man. I got that 2K, man. I'm gonna tell you what, I really don't like that shooting, man. I've been unhappy with that. I ain't gonna lie to you. Yeah, I played it
online or just playing it on local.
I was playing local. Like, it's not good. It's not good. Yeah, I played a couple of games online. Now that's hardwired in, so you know what I'm saying. I couldn't blame no lag on that. You know what I'm saying. It was blazing fast, gigabit over there, baby.
Okay.
But you know what I'm saying.
You playing on PlayStation?
Yeah, I'm playing on PlayStation downstairs. But man, I couldn't get jiggy with that shooting. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Really?
Yeah, like, man, they really do.
You haven't cracked open Mortal Kombat yet?
I have not, man. I'll probably install that today. Hopefully, man, because we're gonna be in the crib, man. So we're decorating for Christmas today. I wasn't gonna tell you, but yeah, you know what I'm saying. I know.
It's not even Thanksgiving yet.
So this is really gonna make you mad.
So you about to piss me off.
Yeah,
I can feel it. Go ahead.
Man, Thanksgiving gets stepped on around here.
Why?
So my wife, you know what I'm saying. Hey, baby, you know what I'm saying. Love you. She decided that she wanted to do a white elephant Thanksgiving.
What?
Just in case the weather got too bad for us to see people for Christmas. It was like, okay,
that's their problem.
We're gonna see everybody for Thanksgiving. We'll go to a white elephant. So you know, so Thanksgiving around here is Christmas themed. So yeah. The whole house gonna be Christmas decorated. Man, we about to put the tree up. You already put your tree up?
What? Why would you ask me that? You know I never walk the tree up.
Tree going up today around here. You know
what?
Yeah. We putting the tree up today.
I'm not coming over for Thanksgiving. I thought I was gonna pop up for y'all. I'm just get pissed off. I'm gonna be the old guy coming in here. Like, what is this? What is all this? Where's the Thanksgiving? Where's all this at?
My wife getting the Christmas playlist ready for Thanksgiving.
Really?
Yeah.
Y'all really going all the way in?
Yep.
Hey, look, welcome, bro. I feel you. I'm not going to be here. Listen, here's my gripe. He knows this, all right? Let Thanksgiving have its due. Thanksgiving is my holiday. Yeah. Christmas is Shreda's holiday.
Yeah. So
when people and I told you I came over here, there's a lot of people over here in your neighborhood that have Christmas lights and stuff up already.
Yeah.
All right? I get people are happy for Thanksgiving, although here's the thing. I don't want y'all to take Christmas away from the kids the way y'all took Halloween away from the kids.
Yeah.
Halloween is not for y'all. It's for the kids.
Them Easter bunny outfits about to change.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, real soon, brother. they about to take Easter away from Jesus, okay?
I bet you ask somebody what the real reason of Easter, a lot of them couldn't tell you.
Yeah, they could not, man. But any opportunity to just,
you
know what I'm saying, put it on display.
Up, huh?
And it's close to spring, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's be a different bunny costume here.
Okay. I'll tell you what's crazy. I was in the barbershop yesterday actually, and someone said it. I didn't think about it till it said it out loud. Christmas is 4 weeks away.
Wow, yeah, okay, that's a fact. I got some shopping to do. Good,
bro. I've not started at all.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's terrible. Well, that's not terrible because I love Christmas. Christmas is my favorite.
I know this,
so I really don't care about Thanksgiving getting stepped on. I'm like, that's actually a great idea. But you know what I'm saying? Step on Thanksgiving, like, yeah, let's get this Christmas in here rolling. Baby.
Right.
But wow, yeah, man, I got to do some shopping. Yeah.
Gotcha. What have I been playing? So hold on before you go. You just
the duty. And listen, I literally played for an hour. I've not had a chance. Like, I think you know as well as I do. The holidays are a gift and a curse, right? Because it's like, all right, man, I get a little bit down. Well, there's never any downtime being a full-grown adult man with a wife, and responsibility. There's no downtime.
No,
but you know what I'm saying? I get a couple days I don't have to go to work.
Right.
Well, the downside of not having to go into work is that the work still has to get done.
Honeydew list is going to get vast.
Well, the work still has to get done.
Oh, the work. Okay.
So now I got to just prep for the 2 days that will be out. You know what I'm saying? But luckily, we're entering into that season where the work should be winding down or whatever, but you ramp up to wind the work down. You know what I mean? So I've been in that. I've been in that mode, and like finals coming up next 2 weeks, something like that. So I've been ramping up for the wind down, so I ain't really had no time to really play the game. So, like I said, I installed that Duty, which that was a nightmare.
Really,
brother. I put the disc in to install Duty because I still buy a disc. For my games or whatever. Put the disc in for Call of Duty, man. It said it had to install 5 packs. I'm like, 5 packs? What is this? All right, cool. It move on through that, man. Installed in 5 packs, and it's like, all right, we're gonna download the game.
Oh,
all right, cool. Yeah. So the game download. I'm like, all right, bet. I'm about to fire it up. You fire it up, man. First of all, Call of Duty, it's got the nastiest user interface in the world. Like, mind you, I turned the game on to go play the game. It's giving me a screen to buy Call of Duty. I'm like, wait a second, what did I just do then? It's like, man, if you want to buy Modern Warfare 3, click here. I'm like, wait, what?
Oh no, that was an Xbox splash screen.
No, it was this the actual Call of Duty splash.
Really?
Once we're done with this, I will show you. Yes. There's actually in the game.
That's a hustle.
There's an opportunity to buy the game.
That's a hustle. I'm not jacking that. That's a hustle.
So I'm sitting there. I'm like, well, wait a second. What exactly?
You have the game, and they're still trying to sell you the game.
Yes.
They're trying to double dip.
I'm like, bruh. I thought I was playing the game. Like, the game is like, I got the disc in my console. What did I just spend $70 on?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm confused now. I'm perplexed. Like, y'all trying to sell me the game in the game.
Right.
So first of all, so you get to there or whatever, man. Then you're like, all right, let me play I was gonna play the campaign real quick. It was like, oh no, you need to download that file. I'm like, all right, bet. Hit download on that, man. 180 gigs.
Oh my god! See, I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. I'm not. I see the disc over. I'm not buying that crap.
I was like,
that's disrespect, bro. I gotta think that's disrespect. You cannot give me a game. I'm buying the actual disc, and then you tell me I have to install 180 gigs.
But that was after the game installed.
Oh my god! So what was that?
I had to install another 180 gigs. I don't know. Apparently, that 180 gigs is what I needed in order to be able to play the game. So then I'm like, all right, fine. I'll let this. So. Mind you, so that means I ain't playing tonight. I'm like, all right, bet. Go ahead, do your thing, man. I'll see you tomorrow.
Right.
So I fired up again the next day. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna play. I'm gonna give me an hour in to play this game. So again, I fired up, and again, it tries to sell me Modern Warfare 3. I'm like, what did I buy? So I go in, I try to fire up multiplayer. I can't even figure out how to fire up the multiplayer. I'm like, man, it's like
no, that's a fact. Even though the last one I couldn't figure it out.
Fam, it's like, man, team dethmatch. I'm like, I didn't really want to play team deathmatch. Are there any other game modes?
I don't know. You ever noticed the last one? I only played when you got on. I'm gonna tell you why. I couldn't figure it out.
They're impossible to figure out how to get to the game. I wanted to play Kill Confirm, but I couldn't find it for about an hour. I was like, man, what's going? Finally, I found it at the end. But so as I'm clicking through, because I'm looking for Kill Confirm, I'm like, there's got to be a way. They're just like Team Deathmatch. That's the multiplayer. I'm like, no, it's got to be other modes. So you got to go to like party mode and then deselect all the other game types.
I'll never figure it out.
I'm like, this is ridiculous. But as I'm clicking through, I start noticing that all the other Call of Duties are in here.
Oh, really?
So it's like, so do you want to play Modern Warfare 2? I'm like, what? I'm like,
what did I buy? What's
what is in here? You want to play Modern Warfare 1? Do you want to play Black Ops? I'm like, huh? Like, what is this game?
So like you buy the top tier, you get all the other ones underneath?
Bam, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what is going on. I was afraid to click on any of the other games because then it would have been like, man, This is gonna require a 200 gig install. What? What is going on?
Somebody gonna come through and match Modern Warfare. The fact is, we're conditioned to buy it. We're conditioned to play it. I can't figure it out. Like, it's like, no, I'm not doing that.
I just want to fire it up, find the game mode that I want to play that.
Right,
like, man. And then they was like, now they selling skins. They got a Nicki Minaj skin on there.
Oh, that's so nasty. They had a 21 Savage skin. And here's the thing, like, keep it true to form. All right, 21 Savage is not over 6 foot. I'm not. There's nothing in my mind that can tell me that he's over 6 foot. I saw the skin. He was like 6'1", 6'2". Stop it.
That Nicki Minaj player model, like y'all ain't right for that. Come
really?
on now. Yeah.
Is it true to form?
Listen, all I'm gonna say is like, man, like this, man. I came here to play a shooting video game.
Yeah,
what is this? You know what I'm saying? She got weave down her ankles.
Really?
I think she said she needed a FREAK-47. I was
like, I didn't realize what you said. I was like, come on.
Yeah, I'm like, brother, I came here to play Call of Duty, man. Like, what is this? Like, come on now, y'all. We jumping the shark here now,
right?
Even though I was gonna buy KD. If I found KD, I was gonna buy KD.
Yo, I'm sick of you, bro. Like, all Kevins can't stick around each other. Although he's been balling. Yeah, I gotta give him his flowers real quick. Yeah.
MVP. I was like,
I gotta give him. He hit the game winner last night.
Yeah. We gonna don't worry.
I know we're gonna get to that. I know the other game winner you want to talk about. I know we're gonna talk about that.
Yeah.
All right, but as far as you, that's all you've been playing.
That's all I've been playing.
Okay, I've been playing Mario Wonder. I'm on the last level.
Okay.
Phenomenal game, fun game. I actually got Mario RPG. I want to play that. I never played the original.
Okay.
So I want to play this new one.
You also find that?
Yes.
From the places?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Exactly. Okay. Come on.
Right.
It's the best Switch ever.
Yeah.
But yeah. So I've been playing Mario Wonder. I'm almost done with that, and I'm going to go into Mario RPG. But so I was thinking about it. I was like, we love technology. Mm-hmm. We always love new tech that comes out. So I looked at this Sony PlayStation Portal that came out, right? And the first thing they asked me was like, who is this for? And I think we talked about it a couple of podcasts ago. And then it came out, and it's exactly what we thought it was going to be. Complete trash. Yeah. It got rated very well. Let me say that.
For what it is.
It got rated very well. But I just don't see a practical environment that I could use it in.
Like, literally, it is. Maybe that, well, you know what? I don't know. Because, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know me. Like, if it ain't the best, I don't want it.
Right.
But I could see where that could come in handy for me, where it's like, all right, I ain't got to dominate the the downstairs TV. I could be, cranking it up.
But you kind of are, though, because unless she's going to see what you're playing.
No, because, she could be doing whatever she want to do on the TV.
Another input?
Huh? Yeah. She just switch and put it on another input. You know what I'm saying? She can watch a little YouTube videos or whatever, and I could be cranking it up on the handheld. And the PlayStation, it do its own thing, whatever, cool.
Okay.
But I can see that. But it's like, well, if I'm gonna spend the money,
right?
I just seen that came with that new Steam Deck, baby.
Yeah, exactly.
Real good.
It's looking real good.
Real good.
And it's a standalone. It's on a streaming system.
You know what I'm saying? That what was it? What Republic of Gamers put out, man? That thing looks.
Oh yeah,
sweet.
ROG Ally.
The ROG Ally.
Yeah.
That look real sweet.
It look good, but it's got Windows on it.
Listen, man, that could be good or bad. I don't know. I can figure it out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Take that bad boy to work. Like, listen, I'm coding on this. You see this window machine, this portable Windows machine. I got my teams up.
It's actually work.
You know what I'm saying? I'm actually doing work. Now, what I do outside of that, mind your business.
Right.
I'm in my office. Why are you here?
Right. Exactly. Do you need something? Yeah, exactly. Do we have an appointment? Do we have a meeting?
Yeah. Send me an Outlook meeting request.
Put it on the calendar.
Well, I'll talk to you then, but you just stopping by.
That's the best flex. Say, put it on the calendar.
Yeah.
I won't accept it.
Right. Like, that's a whole other conversation. That's a whole different podcast.
It is.
But man, so that would keep me from buying that PlayStation handheld. But I can kind of see a use case.
Yeah.
Or once I have kids, I buy that for them. Mm-hmm. Very cheap. Well, it's not $200 ain't really that cheap, but it's like I could buy that for them. You rock out and you ain't dominating the big TV.
Right.
So
exactly.
You can pipe down, play your little game, and you know what I'm saying, boom, boom, boom. You know what I mean? I like that. But
it's but
at that point, you got to play games in your room, man. Get out of here.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you don't get a PlayStation.
Yeah,
you get
this PS4. Matter of fact, don't touch my PS4.
I was about to say, you're gonna go to PS4.
You take that Switch. Take that Switch. Go on. Go on about the business, boy.
Exactly. But no, that's all I've been playing. Like I said, I just want to kind of talk about that real quick. Another thing I want to talk about is the Madden curse. I don't know if you realize this, but
Josh Allen.
The Madden curse is real.
Yeah.
Josh Allen is completely struggling right now.
Yeah.
He lost to the Broncos last week.
Good.
Good. So the Madden curse is real. Still living and live in effect.
Don't you got Josh Allen on your fantasy squad?
I do. He throws touchdowns.
Yeah,
he gets me the points, but they ain't wins.
Jackson's been upsetting me.
Has he?
He held it down this week, but boy, oh boy, I tell you what, this man be putting on a masterclass game with no touchdowns. I was like, come on, Flamin'.
Well, the thing with him though, is like any quarterback now, the quarterbacks are dropping like flies, bro.
Yeah,
like I'm afraid to like watch games now. Like this Monday night game, like I don't got a good feeling going into it. Not saying the Eagles are going to lose. It's just the fact that I want to go into the season or to the playoffs being healthy.
Well, I mean, and knock on wood, you know what I'm saying? Let's supersede any superstition, but I don't know, none of the black QBs really going down. So I mean, Deshaun Watson, or whatever, he, you know what I mean? But
but he's nasty, man. Like he's in a whole other
category.
What
the problem is, man, they had him in a holding pattern, man. You know what I'm saying?
Gosh, don't say it.
They wasn't allowing him to go through his regular routine. You know what I'm saying? My boy was tense. You know what I'm saying? He had tension points.
Yo, the Browns they're a cursed franchise. Like that
they flying at Flacco,
bro. They're
RG3
flying
the job, man. Just hire RG3, man. Like I'm sick of my boy begging.
Cap can never come back, right?
Listen, I'm down for it, but they clearly are. You know what I'm saying? That's why we need black ownership, man. Cap would have been back.
He took the payday, man.
But listen, if y'all ain't gonna let Cap play, man, at least let RG3 swing, man. Like RG3 never did nothing to nobody. I actually do like him as a analyst. Yeah, he's pretty good as an analyst.
He's pretty good.
Like, bro, I don't know if you ever see them videos, but my man be out here begging.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
I never seen it. He still wants to get in and play?
Yes.
Really?
Every team anytime a team needs a quarterback, he's like, man, he throws his name in the hat. Like,
so he's Isaiah Thomas of football.
Sort of.
Isaiah Thomas is out there. He'll at the owner.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like on Twitter.
Put me on the team.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
We need a backup point guard. I've already reached out to you.
Yes. Listen, I'm actually here.
Yeah. Right. Like I'm outside your door.
I'm outside the practice facilities. I'm ready.
I didn't know RG3 still want to get back in the game.
Yes. Yeah. Listen, look up you can look it up on YouTube probably.
Okay.
Every time a team quarterback goes down, he's like, hey man, listen, I'd be more than happy to come join that organization. I'll be the backup. I'll be on the practice squad. I don't care.
Nice.
Give me an opportunity.
Nice.
So somebody get that man an opportunity. Like y'all giving Joe Flacco an opportunity. Give RG3 an opportunity.
I never understood that.
Because it's over for Joe Flacco.
Yeah, word.
Stop.
Joe Flacco, man, I don't understand how he's still even getting like opportunities.
Yeah,
he was trash the last time he played.
Exactly.
So I don't understand why he thought
that's why Lamar unseated him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Word. I forgot he came in and crushed the Bills on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Joe Flacco, I remember he was with, I forget who team he was with. He's never with the Eagles.
Maybe with the Colts or something like that. He went to another trash team, had a short stint and got on up out of there.
Right. Like Carson Wentz.
Like, how does Andy Dalton keep getting jobs? I don't know. But RG3 can't?
Word. That's a fact. Like, come on, that's a deeper, darker thing that we
RG3 wasn't a bad quarterback, man. He wasn't problematic.
He gave his life for that team, too.
Yeah.
Like, he literally took a year off his life, and that knee just had never been the same.
But Andrew Luck said he wanted to come swing the ball. Y'all give him a workout.
Word.
You know
Andrew Luck was actually good, though.
RG3 was good.
I didn't like Andrew Luck's neck beard.
You didn't like Corn Bob's haircut.
I hated Corn Bob's haircut. I hate everything about it. Like, don't get me started on Corn Bob, bro. Like, you already told me Thanksgiving's leaving this house, and you're telling me Corn. Like, I don't like this discussion. I feel like you're hijacking the podcast. No, we're not talking about Corn Bob no more. Yeah. But anyways, yeah, man. So Corn Bob, no, I'm not talking about him. You hijacked it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you what I do want to talk about.
What's that?
Dragoon deserves a raise.
Absolutely.
All right. Like, my man came running into the scuffle. First of all, it wasn't even escalated like that. All right, it wasn't even.
You don't put hands on Clay. That's the problem because Clay don't bother nobody.
We're gonna talk about Clay in a minute.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna talk about Clay.
Yeah.
You're right. You can't put hands on Clay. Dragoon came in. Rudy is 7 foot tall, and I think this is the gospel that you said. I'm gonna give you kudos right here. When you said nobody cares about Rudy, you're exactly right because no one cared that he got yoked up the way he got yoked up. Rudy's in there, arms in the air. Like looking at God, wonder like how did you first say like what is going on right now?
Gonna let it ride.
But here is the problem I have with all of this. Cat, you got to get to the front of the pulpit right now, okay? Because what you did and he tucked. You ever see a kid like a little kid try to figure something out and they tuck their lip like that? Like that's what Cat did when he was trying to put Dragoon in the yoke hole, right?
Yeah.
And this is when I knew Dragoon was a real goon.
Yeah,
he tucked his chin.
Yeah,
like
he knew what time it was. Yeah, he like, nah, you ain't getting me, player. You know what I'm saying?
He tucked his chin, right?
Yeah.
And he couldn't let Cat get the angle on him, bro. And this is when I forgot. We saw Cat. I can't call it Cat Williams. We saw Cat get choked out by Ben Simmons on national TV. He tapped out. He tapped out, bro. Like he tapped out. Like Cat. Come on, man.
You know what though? You know what that really is about though, man? You got to think about it, man. So these guys is 7 foot tall, all that, man. They ain't never had to fight nobody.
No, NBA players don't want to fight, period.
No. Draymond, he
well, yeah,
refused that.
well, he's the only goon left, though.
No, I'm saying it's a couple guys that they want to throw hands.
Bobby
whatever.
Portis too.
But I'm saying the 7-footers, like, ain't nobody ever tried them. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no
that's
trying them.
Well, that's a
you
fact.
Know what I mean, like they was bigger than everybody their entire life. You know what I'm saying? So they ain't never had to learn how to throw hands.
Right.
You know, with nobody. Yeah, it was no static.
Nobody likes Rudy, bro.
Especially, and Rudy was in front.
Yeah. It took me a second to realize what you were saying, though. Yeah, you're right. He was there. Croissants.
You know what I'm saying? He's getting a croissant, a baguette. You know what I'm saying? Oui, mon ami. You know what I'm saying?
He's 7 foot tall, Kev.
Don't matter,
How
man.
you get 7 foot tall get yoked out on national TV? He got put in a chokehold. Yeah, he played in $1 million dream.
He ain't got no dog in him, man. He ain't got no dog in him, man. Rudy ain't got no dog in him, man.
Anthony Edwards let him out there, let his hand like no one came to his defense. Yeah. Like literally no one came to Rudy's defense. If I'm
they
Rudy,
couldn't help him.
I mean, but still.
I'm saying, all right, like listen, man. I believe as many jokes as I give you about Anthony Edwards, man. I do believe that Anthony Edwards, man, he probably about that life. He really got about that action. But the problem is, man, that was Draymond.
Yo, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's the final character.
He had to also make a decision like, hey, man, I can't really play with Dre like that. Like, Dre ain't, you know what I'm saying? He also about that action.
We saw him.
But he wants it.
He decked his own teammate.
Yeah.
Yo, speaking of
Jordan Poole ain't been right. First of all, that man playing his way to China. He's going to the Shanghai Sharks.
Fam, have you watched any of those
They
games?
gonna dunk.
Have you watched any of those Washington Wizards games? Like any of the highlights?
I just see the highlights.
Fam,
he's
he gave that man a factory reset. Like he's not been the same since. You're right. Jordan Poole is on his way out of the league. He's he's gone.
Nah, fam. Did you see the one yesterday? So they posted up some
Ruby Rose.
Okay, yeah.
She did the over under.
Yeah, she did the over. Like, man, and he was like, I think he was the last one on the card. She had him over. Man,
it was over like 6 or 12 points or something.
Yeah, like man, that man was over 8, 5 turnovers.
He got the porn stash, mustache. Like he's looking bad, bro. He's looking like
playing his way to China, man.
Absolutely horrible shots.
He's terrible.
What is the thing I started realizing though, man? The Washington Wizards have not been good in my lifetime. Kev, I'm 45 years old. They've never been good.
No, they were good.
What year?
When they had Jordan. they made the playoffs. They had 40-year-old Jordan, man.
They were the Bullets then.
They were the Wizards. No, they were the Wizards. Think about it. We got the Wizard PEs, man. I got a Wizards jersey. I got the Wizard Jordan jersey.
Right. Yeah. I got beef with JB though. They got first of all,
JB, man. Yeah, the prices, man. Get it together.
The prices are ridiculous, man. 200, the 300. I can't play the 300.
17s?
I cannot play the 300,
brother.
The Honda.
I seen them shoes. I was like, ooh, them are fire. I'm fire. Yeah, I ain't got no 17s in my collection. I was like, ooh, man, I'm finally getting a pair of 17s for my collection. Ooh, man, them fire. When did they come out next year? Yeah, I'm ready. I'm set.
Carolina Blue.
Yeah. I scrolled down. I was like, man, release it for 300. I was like, ooh, man. I tried to ignore the post. I was like, man. Get this out of here. 300. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Like, listen, we taking it back to the 90s.
Yeah.
If you end up outside of that shoe store with them shoes, I hope you can wrestle. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't paying the 300, man. Either that or they got to hit the outlet, man. That's it.
Right.
But Jay, like, man, I was going to buy them gratitudes. Like, listen, to the point, like, so, you know what I'm saying?
I can't do it, man.
It's one of those things. It's around Christmas time or whatever, so I was going to pick them up. So I text my wife. Hi, baby. So I text my wife, and I'm like, hey, listen, I'm going to buy these shoes or whatever. She's like, all right, cool. So the shock drop hits, man, 223. I'm hyped. Yeah. I got them, man. I picked my size, man. It said 230. I was like, 230?
Because you sent it to me.
Yeah,
that's why I was like, oh no, I can't. I gotta stand on business. I can't.
I was like, I didn't think to check the price. I was like, all right, man, we're gonna be about 210, maybe 215 because these is 11s. But I'm like, man, 230.
230.
Like, man, I was like, man, I started doing the calculations in my head because first of all, we didn't make it to like that screen where it show you know what I'm saying, all your information or whatever, where it show what it's gonna be after tax.
Yeah,
we didn't make it to that screen, but I was like, man, that's gonna be about 250 after tax. I was like, 250. I don't even like these that much.
Well, you talked yourself out of that.
I hit the X. I was like, back out, close. So look, I had to text my wife just to make sure she wasn't trying to like surprise me. And I was like, hey, let's don't buy those. Don't do it. Don't do it. No.
Abort.
I didn't know that was 230. No. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Not for the 250, man. I can't. I don't. Them prices is crazy.
You know I could buy it for 250.
Right.
Oh man, come on now. Like right. JB, like man, I love shoes, man. But y'all, listen. I checked Finish Line, man. They had New Balance on sale $50. I was like, hey, man. Hey, man.
It might be your shift.
You know what I'm saying?
It might be a shift.
9060s is mighty comfortable, man. I know. Look, I was looking at the protection pack. I was like, ooh, and they kept that. I think that protection pack, the premium was 160. I was like, 160. That's my wheelhouse.
Yes, that's the wheelhouse. That's right there. I can stomach that.
Listen, when I bought those cherries, man, 210. I was like, man, 210. I was like, man, that's taxed a little bit. We're having a 190.
Up to 160.
Listen, that's long.
I know.
But like, listen, 190. All right, whatever. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'll do the 190 or whatever. Even 200, it was kind of like, man, it feel like this was only supposed to be reserved for special pairs, but whatever. Right. 210, come on now.
Yeah, you're tripping. And then the 300?
The 300 for 17s?
Bro, the lows. Ooh. They're not even the real 17s. Those are the lows.
It's like 300?
Anywho, Dragoon needs a raise.
Yeah.
But more importantly,
Jordan Poole, man.
Klay Thompson. No, even before that. Klay Thompson, come to the front of the pulpit, okay?
I'm not going to let you do Klay like this.
I'm going to tell you, bro. Klay, my light-skinned brother in Christ, all right? Klay's washed, man. Nah, Klay's washed, Kev. He's washed, Kev. Nah. Last night, or was it the night before, they played. Steph didn't play. Dragoon was suspended, you know what I mean, for doing goon things. Yeah. All right? Klay had 5 points.
That's the man. You answer your own question, man. What? Like Golden State is a system. You know what I'm saying? So
the system kept him down.
With Klay out and with Draymond. See, the real problem is that Draymond was out. Cause man, you need that enforcer. Because I mean, Kevon Looney, I like the guy. He's a good player.
Right.
He can't really get it done. And like Klay ain't got no chemistry with Chris Paul. Mm-hmm. So it's like either Draymond was gonna be getting Klay the ball or Steph was gonna be getting Klay the ball. Now he like, you know what I'm saying? It's like he just showed up to the LA Fitness. He like, man, what is this? I don't know what this run and who's this team? I don't even know these guys.
You remember Avery Johnson?
Remember.
Okay, remember he was with the Golden State Warriors?
No.
You don't. Right. Yeah. That is Chris Paul right now.
Exactly. Right? It's funny that you say that. So I was watching Club 520 before you got here. That was on the TV when you got here, I think. Or no, I was watching Academics. But Club 520 just ended.
Okay.
And they were talking about their time at Wake Forest, and they was talking about CP or whatever. I was like, man, where is CP these days?
You didn't know you forgot?
I forgot. I completely forgot. I was like, no, that's right. He's go. What I was really thinking was like, man, CP and LeBron, I thought that they was going to team up, man. It just never happened. I was like, I don't think he with the Lakers.
Right.
I'm like, but he is in the league, though.
Yeah, he's in the league.
Pretty sure he's in the league. And then it hit me. I was like, oh, that's right. He went to Golden State. Now I remember thinking to myself, like, why did we do that again?
Right.
Like, why did Golden State pick up
ring
Chris
chasing?
Paul? It's weird.
Ring chasing, bro. That's what's going on, man.
But they got Steph. It's like, why'd you pick up Chris Paul? This don't make no sense.
Do him a solid. I don't know why.
Listen, man. I guess they was like, man, we gotta get something for this Jordan Poole character. But honestly, I ain't gonna lie. It seemed like they might have won the Jordan Poole trade.
That's a fact.
This guy is garbage.
He is garbage right now.
He is ass. He is a 2-pack of ass on the court. Boy, I tell you what.
I'll tell you who's not.
He's
though.
awful.
The Clippers got off the schneid last night.
Finally,
James Harden hit the game winner.
Whoo, man, what I tell you?
4-point play. He played well last night.
He did.
Although I will say, a little crow.
Okay.
Actually, the game against Denver is when I started seeing they're going to be okay.
Yeah, they'll be fine.
They'll be fine.
I told you it's going to take some time to find chemistry.
It is. But even watching that game, I'm like, yo, he was literally orchestrating a lot of that stuff.
Yeah.
You know, he could play it in the system. I think he was a volume shooter because he had to be before.
Yeah.
I think he's good on that team. Now, I will say, Russ coming off the bench,
that's
good
game
move.
changer. That's great.
Very good move. I didn't think Russ was going to do it, though.
Russ is a professional. I love
Absolutely.
that for Russ.
Klay, take notes. All right.
But who's Klay coming off the bench?
I don't know.
Can't be Chris Paul. Sorry.
No, it ain't going to be Chris Paul.
Klay?
Kaminga?
Staying in the... Nah, come on.
No?
Man. Come on now.
All right, listen. I don't know, man. Klay go to the bench, man.
Klay be fine. Once he get Dragoon back, Dragoon is out there. He's scaring the defense first. You know, boogie. Now Klay wide open. He can knock down them threes again. It's gonna be fine. Don't worry. This is early season.
Okay.
This tune-ups.
Okay.
But yeah, Harden in LA is looking like it's gonna work. Russ coming off the bench, that was perfect.
It was.
I'm gonna tell you what. On that last play where Harden got the 4-point play or whatever. Man, I saw Kawhi trying to get in his Harden back. Did you see the little step back? He tried to pull a step back. Then he gave it back to Harden. And then Harden was like, all right, look here, my brother.
Yeah.
This is how you pull off this move. Then Harden did the move or whatever, and he made a 4-point play.
Yeah.
But see, I could see that Kawhi was etching that into his brain. He was like, so that's what I'm telling you, man, chemistry.
Now, did you see the way Kawhi reacted to that?
PG picked him up.
Yeah, Kawhi was like, look, watch it again. Kawhi was so happy.
Yes, he's like,
that losing was kicking their tail, bro. That losing was kicking their head.
Well, now, did you see the way that Kawhi reacted? When Russ tried to put up the last shot,
he tried to
before Russ even put the ball up, he was standing over like, pass it. He saw Russ go into his shooting motion. He's like, oh my God, we just lost this game. Before the ball even left his hands, he was like, oh my God, there ain't no way.
Russ was mid-jumper and Kawhi's like on his knees doing the Craig Elo when Jordan the shot.
Why? Why,
Who signed this dude? Why is he here? You know what I mean?
He saw Harden pull off the move. He was like, finally, I've been blessings have rained down.
You know what? Like, yeah, you're right. Kawhi was just so upset when Russ took that shot. Like, why is he here? Who signed on to this? Bomber, we got to have a meeting.
He knew what was about to happen.
I'm putting something on your calendar, Bomber. I'm putting it on your calendar.
So,
right?
yeah, so the Clippers, man. Now again, it's still gonna take time, but finally we're starting to see what that team can be.
Yes.
And PG finally, I think PG's realized as well. Like, hey, listen, I'm the fourth man. I don't know who the third man is, but Kawhi and James are clearly going to be 1 and 2.
Yeah.
And I'm got to be 4.
But PG is good enough to pick his spots.
Yeah, but he's got to also understand he's 4th in the priority list. So like picking James up when he fell on that foul, that's PG's job now.
Hold up, PG had a good game.
He did. Because he's also understanding his role now. Mm-hmm. So it's like, yo, listen, first of all, if Kawhi don't have a shot, cool. If Harden don't have a shot, cool. If Russ isn't,
Russ will be
again,
on the
like it's yeah, exactly. But it's Zubats. Is Zubats playing big in the paint or whatever?
Get rebounds.
All right. So if he's not playing big in the paint, he's not wide open. We haven't cleared it out for him. Now it's Paul George's
One thing I
time.
realized too about Zubac, he has horrible hands. James was hitting him in the hand, like hitting him right in stride, and like he was just going out of bounds. I mean, I've seen better hands on feet.
Who did they decide to pick up? They just picked up another big, and it was a decent pickup too for the Clippers. Yeah. They just picked somebody else up, and I don't remember who it was, but it was like, okay, that's a good big man pickup. But they're gonna be all right.
I think the trade deadline's still going on. I mean, Zach LaVine's trying to get out. They're saying like he's in the rumor mill. And like, first of all, Chicago about to have a fire sale. You know, so right now, Zach LaVine is talking about his landing spots. Prefers Miami Heat.
Listen, sorry, Zach LaVine.
Yeah, like I'm not giving up a bunch of money.
I like him, but you know,
I do not want to see him on the Sixers.
No,
because I think with James leaving, it was a good for both teams because we get to see Maxey. You know what I'm saying, shine and flourish. And I can see him.
He's going to want out of there real soon.
Yeah, I think the process is very close to being over.
Yeah.
You know,
that's okay. That's all right.
It is. It is. But the East is open.
But there's more spec pon name that needs to be put, man.
On who?
On the boy Zion.
What do you do? I'm live.
Oh, you didn't see that?
No, I did not see it. What happened?
That boy put on a master class last night, man.
Against Denver, right?
Yeah. Put him away.
Did he?
Put him away.
What did he do?
Zion out here, he floating around. He dunking on the whole team.
Oh, really?
He's out here packing out shots.
Really?
Just going full Zion.
Oh, really?
It seems like finally they went ahead and just unlocked the offense. They were like, you know what? We're overthinking this or whatever. Let Zion float around and be a football player.
Yeah.
That he's supposed to be.
That's his bag.
That's what leads to winning basketball. And when they let him do that, he flourished. Because it was one play where they tried to call a high pick and roll and a switch or whatever. And for whatever reason, they tried to get the switch on Zion. Mm-hmm. So the guy, he dives into the lane or whatever. He beats Zion. So Zion is trailing. He tries to go in with a finger roll. I mean, Zion might have cracked the backboard when he blocked that shot. I mean, he hit the ball so hard. You hear the thud. Boom. Bounces back to half court.
Oh, really?
Back to the Pelicans or whatever. And then that's when you knew it was like,
he's back, huh?
He's back.
Okay.
Yeah, he's looking very
Was
dominant.
Brandon Ingram back?
Yeah, I think Brandon Ingram was playing last night too.
I did always say once they all got healthy, they would be a scary team.
Yeah.
Which is a matter of them just getting healthy, man.
Yeah. And it was also just letting Zion be Zion. It's like, man, he's a powerhouse, man.
Yeah.
Let him just go out there and brute force.
Yeah,
because
that's his bag.
Now we got to Chet Holmgren, don't meet Zion in the paint, man. Make a business decision because he will.
Did you see the skinny bowl the other night between him and Chet and Wemby? Did you watch that game? Game was over at halftime. But it was funny to see.
But I mean, Wemby's clear.
San Antonio stinks. Okay,
they don't have any players around him. It's okay, but
he's
Wemby's
good.
still a star. He's a star.
You see him last night?
Yeah.
Oh my God,
he's a star.
He doesn't he has to stand up to dunk. That's just still weird to me.
I'm not buying into the Chet Holmgren yet, though.
No, me neither.
Yeah, because I saw him and I saw his shot get tossed the other day. I was like, and then who was it, man? Andre Drummond. After Andre Drummond broke him off, I was like,
oh yeah. He almost tore his whole ACL.
Yeah, I was like, listen, man, I don't know about
this
guy.
Hit him with a simple in and out too. ISO. You got crossed over by Andre Drummond.
We ain't never seen that,
right? Andre Drummond might not count to 10. You know what I mean? Like we don't. How you get crossed up by him?
Listen, we being honest. I thought Andre Drummond was out the league player. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, listen, Andre Drummond. I heard him when he was dating the little girl from
iCarly.
Yeah,
whatever.
Man. I thought like that's weird.
Yeah, I was like, man. I want him investigated. I want his background looked into, man.
Absolutely.
He might be
fingerprint scanned. Look, you're right.
He might be having FOs.
We're gonna get to that. We're gonna skip over it a little bit because it was grand opening, grand closing.
I don't know how much we can talk about it.
I don't know. Yeah,
if you know, you know.
Yeah, we might not talk about it. We might just go.
Yeah.
Yeah, basketball's in full effect. Happy about that. I did not know Zion went crazy like that last night. Have you listened to the Andre 3000 album?
I listened to the first 2 tracks, and listen, it is exactly what I thought it was going to be. Nice ambient music. Like, listen, matter of fact, when I turned it on while me and my wife were getting ready for work in the morning. So I just let it play.
Okay, that's a perfect time for it.
Exactly. It was like, man, I just woke up. I actually said to her, like, man, this would be a great alarm.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying?
I think he's a genius. I think he might have just just had some sleep music. Those was crazy.
I was like,
those are crazy.
But when I looked at that, I was like, what's this?
Exactly. Exactly. Said what it said too. Yeah. I'm gonna say this is what I thought it could have got off better for the actual for everybody. I should say he should not have released it under his name. He should just kept it he just kept it under whatever name he had before. Cause I still think in my story, I'm gonna tell my grandkids that was him on the flute for Mask Off, Mask On. That's what I'm gonna tell. That's my story. I'm gonna say it. But I have not listened to it yet. Okay. I did like that Lupe said that he's gonna rap over it. He said, nice. he said he's gonna bring it as far as give some raps over it because there's no way it could be a 3000 album in the world and him not have some raps behind it. So shout out to Lupe. I'm looking forward to that. If he actually does it, he might have been trolling. You know how Lupe gets. But he's I think he might still do it. But I haven't listened to the album yet, though.
Okay, all right. So have you gone through and listened to that Scary Hours 3?
Yeah, I did. Okay. I like that he's rapping again.
Yeah.
I like that he's giving us bars. Yeah. He's still giving us subliminals. It wasn't
a lot. It was a lot of it. He was going right for what he was going for.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, it was definitely direct. It wasn't even subliminals. You're right.
You know exactly who he's talking about.
I knew exactly who he was talking about. Yeah. I thought it was good. I thought it was cool. I think it was a good addition. It's still too much music. But I'm okay. I'm okay.
He's going for it. He's just doing everything at this point. Like, yeah. I mean, when you sent me the first person shooter video, or whatever, Aubrey's clearly just doing side quests at this point. He's he got Adonis out here just making tracks or whatever. Like he's
doing album arts.
Yeah, listen, man, Adonis got a whole video.
Yeah.
Have you heard that whole song?
I've not. I can't bring. I saw the intro. I was like, man, they're out here freestyling.
Yeah, listen, he just having a good time.
Hype Williams doing the video, like
Yeah, why not? I think that was Adonis' birthday gift. It's like, here you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to drop an album? All right, fine.
Right.
Yeah, we got your budget. So
no, I haven't listened to Scary Hours 3. I haven't listened to the Cali Grove 2 yet either.
I don't think I will.
I don't think I am either.
Yeah, I think I'm okay.
Yeah, I think I'm good too.
Have you listened to Sampha's album?
Very good.
Yes. My mom actually has requested that we review that. So
yeah, we will. We got to review that. I meant to tell you about that. Yeah, we actually going to.
Man,
that's a good album.
Yeah. It's been a nice listen. That's actually low-key been my go-to.
Mine too. Yeah. Mine too. And Majid Jordan was pretty good too.
Did you see James Blake dropped?
Yes.
Yeah.
Although I didn't understand the track listing.
I think it's an instrumental because he's also a DJ.
Yeah.
So I think it might be like an instrumental album or like DJing or whatever producing. So I don't know if there's any singing.
Okay. I need him to sing. Yeah. The mood guy got to come back. We're not gonna talk about this Diddy stuff, are we? It's over.
Listen, y'all can say it was grand opening, grand closing. It ended as fast as it started. So we're just gonna pray for everybody involved.
Absolutely. It started on Thursday afternoon and ended Friday evening. So
Yep.
He cut the check.
It was something else that would happen this week, though, man. I feel like Academics was ranting about something else before that. But
Megan Stallion and Party.
You know what? I ain't gonna lie. Like now, call me throwing my cape on or whatever, man. But I ain't really like that, man. Like, brother. You know what I'm saying? You don't address no woman.
Like, for sure. He put a 4-minute diss track out.
Yeah, ain't no putting no diss track out on no woman, bro. Like, come
on now. Eminem and Mariah Carey vibes.
I don't care what happened, bro. Like, you go ahead and tweet whatever you gotta say or make an Instagram post, man. Don't put out no diss track on no girl, man.
Right.
Like,
I don't even know who Party is. I've never
he's
heard
a ghostwriter for women, so he should have left them bars.
Oh wow.
For Cardi B or whoever else he write for. But yeah, man, don't be putting out no diss track on no woman, man. That's lame.
Yeah, that's corny.
Yeah.
All right, man. We got anything else?
I don't think that about doing.
I'm disappointed in you stepping on Thanksgiving though. We're gonna.
Hey man, listen, man. Thanksgiving gets stepped on. You know what I'm saying? Thanksgiving. Listen.
Matter of fact, I'm glad your wife's home. So I'm gonna talk to her.
Like last time we talked about this, man. Like Thanksgiving is the worst holiday.
Oh my god,
it's a trash holiday.
We're not breaking this down again. We did a full breakdown.
Exactly. So watch the one from last year. But Thanksgiving is a trash holiday, man. We actually low key spicing it up, man. You know what I'm saying? And Thanksgiving is just a precursor to Christmas. You know what I'm saying? It's just to get Christmas ready. Why do you think immediately after Thanksgiving, first thing on everybody's mind is Christmas, man? Black Friday happened. Boom. You know what I'm saying? Now, even though, that's one thing we do need to talk about. What happened to Black Friday, man?
They turned it into Black Month. Everything. Like, first of all, keep it sacred.
Are there even any deals?
There aren't any.
Yeah.
I saw a 65-inch TV for $200. Like, yo, what happened to TVs? Like, they're just everything is cheap now, I guess, except for food.
I mean if you got flat screens for a long time, food expensive.
Yeah, food is super expensive.
Junk food is cheap.
Well, that's because that's true. Because it got sugar.
Yeah,
bro, I went to buy some vanilla extract the other day. It was $19.
Yeah,
for a little bottle of vanilla extract.
Yep.
Man,
you gotta buy the artificial kind, man. Quit buying.
Where you get that from?
Quit buying the natural. Huh? Go, man. Listen, go to Walmart. Everything fake in Walmart.
I'll try.
Listen, I low-key hate buying food from Walmart. And if you shop at Walmart, buy your food from there, man. Nothing against you.
Yeah,
but I don't trust them.
Nah,
like,
I saw.
I couldn't buy a pack of meat from
when
Walmart.
they did the experiment where they put a ice cream sandwich on fire and it didn't melt.
Yeah,
I said, yeah, I'm never buying that. A lot of stuff.
Yeah, I like. Listen, it'd be like.
Although if y'all want to sponsor us, GamesMusicLyfe is here for it. We will
for everything except for the grocery area. I sponsor everything else, man. Like I like
Socks.
the clothes or whatever, man. The toy section, A1, man. I go buy my gel for my hair. Walmart, you got me. The food though, like man, imagine going to go buy some fresh chicken from Walmart.
No, hell no.
Or even worse, buy the rotisserie chicken from Walmart. Ain't no way.
Ain't no way, bro.
It ain't nothing against Walmart. It's the people that shop in Walmart.
Yeah.
I don't know what they've been doing to that, man. They've been in there having FOs with the chicken.
We're out of here. Yo, people, this stay here.
It's good.
Yo, we're GamesMusicLyfe. This was the GamesMusicLyfe podcast, episode 319. Drink more water, people.
Peace.
Peace.